Thank you for visiting my RC channel. My name is Bill and I'm a RC radio control enthusiast, and I also do RC reviews. Thank you for joining me for this review of this SJRC F11 PRO version, which is a 2.7K adjustable camera, GPS, 5G Wi-Fi FPV, a good 25 minutes flying time, foldable quadcopter drone. Supplied courtesy of Geekbuying.com for review to share with you. So this actually comes in a bag, and a very nice bag at that. We've got a little compartment in the front here. And with it we get a shoulder strap. Zips closed. Got a nice carry handle. Got another compartment in the back here, made of a durable nylon material. Should be waterproof too. And if I open it, this is it in here, nicely packaged. And also spare room for a spare battery. Comes with a USB charging cable to charge the radio controller and also the battery on the quadcopter. Comes with spare propellers, which is always good. And the instruction manual in here. Let me just take this out. And this is a nice strong foam. It can be removed too. And we also have this compartment here too. So I reviewed this SJRC F11 about 6 months ago, and I've had over 50,000 views of the review. So I'm not going to go into much detail about it, and I'll put a link in the description where you can have a look at the review of this, because there's not too much difference between these two. If you have a look here, it's slightly higher, but about the same width, has the same motors. The main thing with the Pro version here is this 2.7K adjustable camera. First of all, you can see it's got a much bigger lens than the original SJRC F11. And this records in 2592 by 1520p at 25 frames per second, whereas this records at 2048 by 1080p at 20 frames per second. So I'm mainly going to be focusing on the camera on this, and this actually takes the same battery as the SJRC F11, same size, it fits in. Let me just show you. Like that. So if you have an F11 already and you want to upgrade, you can still use batteries, or you've had one that's maybe been damaged. The arms feel a lot stronger on this one. You really got to push it to lock it in, so it looks as though that's been tightened up and improved a bit. We look at it next to the ZLRC SG906 Beast. A little bit smaller than the Beast. And if we look at it next to this Bugs 4W B4W, smaller than the Bugs 4W2. So there are quite a few drones and even a couple of replicas of the Bugs on the market, so it's a very competitive sector. And I think the camera is really what's going to distinguish between them the most, because they all fly well and all have a good flying time. The camera on this Bugs records at 2048 by 1152p at 20 frames per second. And the camera on the Beast records at 2048 by 1080p, but also has electronic image stabilization in 1080p only. So, I mean, all these drones have GPS, which has return to home, have waypoint navigation, have follow me, has a point of interest or circle mode, but the SJRC F11 has got a very good long range capability by comparison. The compass calibration quite easy to do on all of them too, probably easiest on this. And let's just have a look at the weight comparison with the original SJRC F11. This comes in at 523 grams. And the SJRC F11 at 511. They're 12 grams heavier. But it is a bigger and better camera. And at a later stage I might have a look and sort of see if this camera can fit onto the SJRC F11. But as you can see for now, it's a bigger housing for this camera, so at this stage it doesn't look as though it'll be as simple as to put this camera onto a non-pro version of the SJRC F11. So let me take it out and let's see how this 120-degree wide-angle camera works. Get some video to show and share with you. Go through all the app features during the test flight and see how much flying time we can get with this too. Got the SJRC F11 Pro connected to Wi-Fi, got FPV and everything. Just want to show you quickly here in the settings. These are the default settings, and if you don't change it, it will stick to beginner mode. So I've changed it now and I've got flight distance maximum of 1200 meters, flight altitude maximum of 120, and return altitude a maximum of 30. If you don't change it, I think it's geofenced at 30 meters. So depending on your confidence, you can change it as you wish. Okay, so the first thing I've got to do is compass calibration, and to do compass calibration I push sticks up and outwards. Lights start flashing. Pick it up, got the backlights flashing here. Okay, until the black lights here go solid. That's gone solid. Camera face down, do another circle until the front lights go solid. And that's the front light solid. And that is compass calibrated. And to calibrate the gyro, both sticks up and outwards. And release. And that should be gyro calibrated. Then start motors, pull both 6 down and in. I'm going to start the clock and I press takeoff. So rising up nicely and steady. Take it up a bit more. Okay, just make sure it's holding steady. No toilet bowl effect, so it's got a good lock and holding quite nicely there. Let me just see if I can tilt the camera up a bit more. No, that's down. I can't get it up a bit more. Let me take it up a bit higher. Okay, at a height of 15 meters. Before I start video, I'm going to take a picture. So let me take a picture there. Take a picture here. Take a picture behind me. Take a picture there. Okay, I'll show you the pictures at the end of this flight. I'm going to take it up a bit more. Take it up to about 20 odd meters. Okay, we're at 25 meters. I'm going to start video. Let's have a look. The pan here. I can see it rocking a little bit in the wind with FPV, otherwise the image looks quite stable. Looks good on the FPV screen here. The main thing I'm testing and trying to get a insight into is the camera and the camera performance. Okay, let's just try and get some more video footage. Just turn there and go up here. Okay, my FPV is frozen, so I'm going to test the return to home. So it looks as though the FPV signal with the tree here is blocking the FPV signal. I'm going to let it come down and return. I'll take it out of return to home just before it lands, but I just want to see how close it's going to land to where it took off. It wants to land fairly close, within about a meter. Okay, so I've got it out of return to home. I'm also just going to stop the video to save the video. I'm going to start the video again. Okay. Take it here. Let's turn it around. Okay, while I've got it here, I want to test the Circle Me mode. So let me just bring it in a bit closer to me here. So to do that, I press both buttons, the camera and the video button down simultaneously. I take it back a bit. and indicate which way I want to go, press both simultaneously again, and now it's going to circle. So not really keeping me in the center. I should have done it there. I've just given it a tight circle, but it's circling well. So circle mode works nicely. Okay, this thing's got a gesture mode that I've never really managed to get to work, so I'm going to stop video again. I'm going to go for gesture mode, and I'm going to take a picture. Take a picture. Take a video. No, I didn't expect that to work. It didn't work during the SJRC F11 review. Okay, let me try follow me. I'm going to press on follow me, and go this way. It's not following me. Go back. No, it's not following me. Okay, let me get out of that mode. Let me try the active tracking. And just draw myself in here. Okay, and let's go here. Okay, so the active tracking for some reason is not working at the moment either. Clear the picture frame. Okay, let me just do here. So follow me. Go this way. It should be following the phone. If it's not doing that, try the active track one again. And go here. Now, I'll try it again just now. Not sure what it means by clear the picture frame. Okay, so let me take it up again. At a height of 22 meters. Let me try the waypoint navigation. So here I'm up on a map. I click there. Click there, here, and click send. Tap to fly. You're going to turn, you're going to go in that direction. A bit further than I expected. I'm going to press return to home. With that, it's a little bit further than I expected. Back. Goes well, goes fast. It's above me now. Let's turn it around again. And this time I'm going to say go there, and back here. And click send. Now off it goes. Looks so it's got to that waypoint there. Turning, going to the next waypoint. Traveling nicely. Okay, at the second waypoint, and now returning back towards me. Okay, that's it, finished at the waypoint, so that works quite well. Let me just go delete all, then go out of waypoints. Bring it back this way. Okay, so we've been in there 12.5 minutes. I'm going to take it forward to see how long and how far you can get with FPV. So at the moment it's at a height of 31 meters and a distance of 16 meters. Take it ahead. $50 meters, still got FPV. 100 meters, still got FPV. 150 meters, still got FPV. 200 meters, still got FPV. You can still see it going. 250 meters, still got FPV there. You still try and take it forward. $300 meters, still got FPV. Okay, have I lost FPV now? I'm at 335 meters. Let me just try and pan. Okay, now I've lost FPV at 330 meters. Let me press return to home again. See if we can pick up FPV on the way back. No, my FPV screen's still frozen here. Might be showing on the screen recorder though, although it's not showing on the screen here. I'll take it out of return to home when it gets above me again. Well, I'll let it come down. I do want to test the follow me function again. There it is above me. Been in the air 15 minutes. I'm going to let it land this time. And stop the clock. Press, take it out of return to home, start motors up again. Oops. Start the clock again. And press takeoff. Oops, okay, not a good idea, like that. Put it on the mat there. Okay, I'm just going to recalibrate the gyro after that flip. Okay, start the motors again. Start the clock again. Take off again. Okay, so it caught a bit of grass there and flipped, so it's better to do it on a clear surface because there isn't much clearance at the bottom. Okay, so let's just go over here. So while we still got time, I want to try this follow me mode again. Let me just take it further away this time and see maybe if that makes a difference. Okay, so we're going to press follow me. Says it incomplete accuracy. Change position. Bring it here. Follow me again. Okay, incomplete accuracy. Go in here. Try the waypoint tracking one. Okay, so let's go out here. Then again. I'm not sure what clear this picture frame is. Try it again. Okay, I've got that here. And let me move. Just not doing it. It does work. I did it with another flight. Just don't know why it's not doing it on this occasion. Go out of it. Really don't know what it means to clear the picture frame. Okay, so we've tested all the functions, apps and features. I'm going to start video again here. Take it up a bit. So the circle mode works well, waypoints work well. For some reason, just to follow me and the active track not working, but I know that it does work. So now let's just fly it around and see how much flying time we can get. Been in there 18 minutes 20 seconds. I'm also just going to put it into a different speed. So if I go here now. Okay, full throttle forward, but it's going very slowly in the slow speed. We put it back into the high speed. It makes quite a big difference, and it's very fast and very agile in the high speed. Now with low battery warning, if it's further than 30 meters, it should return to home. If it's within 30 meters, it probably won't allow me to go out of 30 meters. And then return to home when the battery starts getting too low. I think the important thing is to see what it's going to do out of 30 meters. So let's take it more than 30 meters away. Okay, there we're at about 50 meters. Just fly it around there. So no sign of low battery warning yet. Okay, now 21 minutes in the air, got low battery warning. So it's come back to within 30 meters, but it won't let me go out of 30 meters. Okay, so that's a good fail-safe, but it's not landing just yet. So I'll keep, well, I've got to stay within 30 meters now. I'm just going to carry on flying it now and see how much time we're going to get. It really flies nicely, maneuvers very well, handles well. We get a little bit closer to the tree here and get some video of the tree while we're looking. Right, it's into the sun. Let's just carry on flying. Been in the air nearly 23 minutes. Still going well. The lights also flash when it's on low battery, all 4 lights underneath. It's still got plenty of power, still going well. Alright, 24 minutes, still going well. These brushless motors are powerful, they are strong, they're very good. Okay, now it's returning. I can't control it. Coming in. Okay, and landing quite close this time. So flying time of nearly 25 minutes. A great flight for this SJRC F11 PRO. Good flying time, performs very well, does the waypoint navigation very well, does the circle mode very well. The follow me does work, and here's a clip to show you. So now I'm going to test the follow me with the sun behind the quadcopter and facing me. So we go here and I press follow me. An accurate accuracy. Let me try the tracking one. Then 3 to 10 meters, that's 3.5. And move along here. It's tracking me and it's turning. I go towards it, but it's not following. Okay, so the tracking me works fine. Clear the picture frame, whatever that means. Let's try the follow me again. Follow me. Oh, it made a movement. Looks like it wants to do something. Yes, so it is following me. So perhaps, you know, when it's too much in the sun, that's it. You take a little jog and see how well it does. I can still see myself in the picture. Camera bouncing on my head. So that's following me. Now it's just gone over my head. See if it'll still pick me up. It's coming back, but it's not getting me into the picture. Okay, I'm back in the picture. So probably can't go too fast with it, but it is following well. Okay, so the follow me works well, but if you perhaps got too much sunlight or you haven't got good lighting in front, it won't work. And here are the pictures that I took at the beginning of the flight. And I'll go and have a look at the video now and wrap up this review on the bench. So I think the camera works very well. Good definition, good color, quite stable. The fisheye effect may not appeal to everyone, but that's the nature of these wide angle lenses too. So in this video you'd only be able to see it at a resolution of 1080p because it's integrated. But I'll post a separate video where you can watch it in its full resolution and you can see it properly there. Now it does say that this only takes a maximum of an 8GB SD card, but I put a 16GB SD card in and it works fine. So a long review to demonstrate the flying time too, but I hope you found this informative and useful. So please subscribe, like, comment and share if you like my videos.